Tere hommikust! Mul on kõigepealt nii hea meel tervitada meie Tallinna Ülikooli paljusid üliõpilasi, kes on tulnud nina tõsise teaduse sisse pistma. Aga kuna on rahvusvaheline seltskond, siis ma nüüd keeran inglise keele peale. Welcome. Let me very warmly welcome you all. Thank you for coming to Estonia, to Tallinn University. We are very proud of our country. I have this very scientific book always with me, so that when I greet the foreigners, then I have the list of the most important questions the foreigners usually have. And the first one by this list is that really is the Estonia the smallest country in the world, and sure it's not the smallest, but I always say that it's not a small country, but a very, very, very small country. And there is a point for that, because in Estonia, as we are an ambitious nation, we want to be great, not great again, but great all the time, so that we only can be great, as we understand, if we cooperate with all the rest of the world and bring the most bright brains to Estonia, to Tallinn University, and therefore, as I said, I'm very grateful that so many people from these fields of law and technology have made their time to come and share their bright thoughts about these issues. Indeed, as I said, the technology, not so new, but the artificial intelligence, Estonians want to be in forefront of all new developments. We even have now discovered in Tallinn University, our archaeologists in Tallinn University have discovered that Estonians were Vikings before Vikings, so that we do think about these issues of technology and artificial intelligence, indeed, strongly here. Maybe couple of words also about Tallinn University. As such, as Tallinn University, we were created only on 2005, but indeed our roots go further to the history. And if we really try hard, we can trace back 700 years, almost like Oxbridge, because of this, the roots of our library, and some of the collections we have are coming from 13th century, and maybe the first school, which is kind of a early ancestor of Tallinn University, could trace back to 1552, when the library and the school at St. Olaf Church was created. But more seriously, it was 1919 when Tallinn Teachers Seminar was established, and that's our more serious starting point, maybe. But talking about the law today here, the University North was established in 1991, so that nines and ones a bit different ways. And then in 2005, as I already mentioned, many higher education institutions and institutes of former Academy of Sciences were merged to Tallinn University, and that really has gave us kick to grow on research on all different areas, and as a university valuing networking sure we have become members of the European University Association, UNICA, which is the union of capital universities from the capitals in Europe, but now recently also the ERUN, which is a young European university. So we really try hard being in these top networks and discussions. The title of the conference has disappeared from the screen. Maybe it can be turned back. You can see me anyway here. But why I'm asking about that was that I just coming closer now to the topic of the conference. I'm not a lawyer, and then I will leave the law issues to people who are more into these backgrounds and fields of research. But I wanted to challenge all of you to give a little kick to the discussions. And I think that from the title one question mark is missing. There was this machines and technology deciding, and if you don't put the question mark there, I guess you could take the question mark out of the death of law, because if we really believe that we let machines, technology, artificial intelligence to come to take decisions for us, for human beings, then I'm very sure that it's not only the death of law, but the death of research, and after that, the death of humankind, probably. So that maybe these thoughts can a little bit heat up the discussions, but with leaving the law aside, as I said, as I'm not a lawyer and have no law background, but I have a little bit. I was first graduated as a math and computer science teacher, so the technology and artificial intelligence are kind of familiar to me personally, but also as a person responsible for research in Tallinn University. We just can't miss it or ignore the topic. So I want to ensure that in Tallinn University we have for a couple of years already invited our best minds together to have a group of people who actually discusses these issues and helps to guide Tallinn University how to think about teaching and learning in these new eras when we have this ever bigger presence of artificial intelligence around, and also maybe we have resisted a bit, saying that we don't want to change any core principles of research because of or in line with artificial intelligence. But even if so, we really can't ignore the questions which are challenging the core principles. So that very recently in March this year, European Council has given the guidelines for responsible use of artificial intelligence in research, and this is a good basis for discussions and decisions that how do we think about these new possibilities, and then what is in green area, what is in maybe yellow area where you have to be cautious, and what is in absolute red area of the use of artificial intelligence, so that the core principles being preserving reliability of research, but probably also law and many other things around us, preserving honesty, preserving respect and accountability, big and maybe a bit abstract words, but if to think about this, the first thing, if it goes to researchers, us as human beings, then also the guidelines bring as the first the preserving responsibility, staying responsible of our decisions, our research results, whatever we do, and present as something important and valuable. Indeed, if to open up these principles, the being transparent about the use of artificial intelligence, so that on the green end, I could maybe give an example that if we have accepted the other human being editing our text or our research articles, that why not to allow the artificial intelligence to edit the text, but then coming to red end, if we are the reviewers for the non-published papers, if we can really give the unpublished work of somebody else to artificial intelligence to work and say something about it, even if we take responsibility about what it says and then modify that, what happens to this text? Maybe these kind of questions are very, very much up to, so that all these, there are so many aspects, also being respectful for cultural heritage, being respectful for environment, because we know that for us human beings it seems it just works, but how much of energy all these computational powers take, also how much of information we have our back pockets, let's say digital back pockets, digital trash, what this one means to the environment, and all these questions, so that not to talk about the confidentiality, privacy, intellectual property issues, which are connected to this. That if and how can we be sure that these rights of the other researchers, people, co-students would be preserved, so that a big bunch of questions, but yes, maybe these thoughts for you to tackle during these conference days in the context of law, but as I mentioned, I do believe that many of these questions are more general or universal than just one context, and just to ensure that Estonia, Tallinn University, we want to be in forefront of these topical discussions, have our impact, positive impact, hopefully to bringing up the solutions, not starting to say that given all these risks, artificial intelligence shouldn't be used, or we should forbid it. This is not a good way to go, for sure. So we have to learn to live with it, and to ensure that in Estonia we are a singing nation. We are IT nation, but coming back to my serious scientific book, the second question the foreigners tend to ask is that do Estonians ever speak? As a Nordic people, we may be a bit reserved in the beginning, but that's why I'm very proud and happy to invite the conferences to Tallinn University, so it forces us to speak. So thank you for coming, and hope that everybody has a say during these days.
Thank you.